The saw operator is a key member on the boning room. It is the metronome for the tally in the room. The bandsaw operator is feeding those primary cuts into the boning room, so he is driving production. They are performing a very skilled operation at high speed for prolonged periods. That concentration does result in fatigue. There's the human factor. People will make a mistake. When that mistake happens, the Guardian system stops that mistake, resulting in a cut. We saw a need in the industry to increase bandsaw safety. Can-Do's had a long history of developing food production equipment, and one of our core competencies is machine vision. And combining high-speed machine vision with the bandsaw enabled us to create a system which increased user safety on the bandsaw.
Bandsaws have been an essential part of the meat industry for a long, long time and have always presented a significant safety concern to us in that you've never been able to guard operators from the hazard that the bandsaw presents. You're reliant on training a person, monitoring them and making sure that they're operating safely.
The high-speed vision system which is used protects the entire blade. It's looking a full 360 degrees around the blade. The operator is not tethered to the saw in any way. Everybody in the room who has a blue glove on is part of that safety system and is protected from the blade. As soon as a blue glove moves within the 40mm zone of the blade, the vision system picks up that part of your hand. Within milliseconds, the blade is detensioned and stopped, and this prevents you from being cut. The operator realises that they've made a mistake. They then push the reset button and resume production. These features make the saw much easier to use and don't encumber anybody in the room.
We've changed the safety culture within our rooms because of the Guardian system, in that all people that work or move around the area that the bandsaw is situated are now required to wear the blue gloves. This means that should anybody be walking past, happen to slip and put their hand on the saw table, the machine will cut out and therefore they're protected from that. The Guardian system is not just a safe bandsaw. The Guardian system is providing essential operating and safety information for us that enables us to make decisions around real time, well before any incident should occur.
The software allows me to actually see how many activations or how many stops we've had in a day, in a week, in a month. It's the confidence around the engagement of the people that really makes a massive difference. Previously you would have had just reactions from people. Oh, I saw him do this. Oh, I saw him do that on the saw. It's not pointing the finger anymore. It's, come on, let's discuss this. What's happening? You've got issues that we need to talk about. Do I need to give you a rest on the saw? All those sorts of things from the data is helping you make better decisions for the room, for the people, and for the product, to be honest.
When Can-Do identified this opportunity and we engaged with industry, we realised that there was more than just delivering a bandsaw. We wanted to deliver a system, and that system was going to improve safety but also give industry the information they needed to take positive action to improve safety in the workplace.
So over time we'll be able to learn from the information from the saw operator behaviour and how they respond, what time of the day they might be in danger, how long we can leave them on the saw before we need to rotate them, that sort of thing. All of this information before getting the Guardian system was anecdotal and what we thought or felt. Now we have solid data coming back from the machine that tells us exactly what's going on. We can use it to benchmark operators around blade changing, that sort of thing, so we know who's pushing product into the blade harder than other operators and therefore wearing blades quicker.
What I've observed is if you reduce people's anxiety, they do a better job. Production flows better and it just makes them feel a lot more safer.
The Bandsaw's brought a better safety culture to the rooms and has increased the confidence of the operators in particular.
It's just the assurance around guaranteeing you won't cut yourself. That's what I think is the best thing about this saw.
They now know that they're going to work on the bandsaw but be going home without any adverse effects from doing so. So the risk of a bandsaw cut, which is always very bad, is now next to zero.
The human factor's there. They will make a mistake. The key thing that the Guardian delivers is that that mistake doesn't result in an incident. That sawman goes home at the end of the day intact, and that the plant is sure that they have offered maximum protection for every member of their staff.